I do not know this man well enough yet to say publicly that I love him, but I will tell you all that I love his work. Roy Wood Jr. has tours coming up in Portland, Los Angeles, Tampa, tour stops, Indiana, St. Louis, Chicago. If you want tickets, roywoodjr.com is where you go. It is nice to see you again, Roy. What brings you by? Because I know you love sports. Is it because it's such a giant day, the draft day? Is it what makes you sports intensive on today?
You know, Dan, we need to talk a little bit about the draft, where teams lie to their fan bases and give them hope, and make you hang all of your hopes and dreams and disappointments in life on the shoulders of a young man coming out of a lot of NIL money. And I know we want to believe that this draft is going to be the thing that is going to change the lives of your team. I'm here to tell you it's not, especially if the team changed uniforms. I'm here with stats. Since everybody wants to gamble and everybody wants to decide how to spend their money every season gambling on stuff, I'm going to give you one sure bet for this year for the NFL. It is my gift to you and your fans. This is the stuff I couldn't do on the Daily Show. This is why I left the Daily Show. I said, hey, can we do a sports gambling football draft segment? And they said no. And I said, go get Jon Stewart then.
You're going to give us a sure bet? You're going to give it. You're promising the people. You're daring to be bold enough to promise.
Let's not get in the lawsuit land. I didn't say promise. I said I will. Maybe we should work on the name. A semi-sure bet.
Okay.
I like that bet. All right. Semi-sure bet.
But you're doing it with data. You're not gasbagging. See, you like facts. You're somebody, you don't, a lot of people have opinions, but you like your stuff backed by facts.
Yeah. So we've got a couple of teams. I'll move fast through this because we got a lot of data to break down, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on this one. More often than not, I had a belief that NFL teams only change their uniforms when they've had a terrible season.
Oh, wow.
And it is a way to reinvigorate the fan base. It is a way to get people to buy merch again, the same way the Dolphins tricked me when they changed from the logo, the sperm whale. That's not a dolphin. Whatever that is on the helmet now, it's not a dolphin. Love Tua. I'm happy the team's competitive. But bring back the dolphin with the helmet on. Why does this dolphin have no helmet on, Dan Le Batard? He's going to get a concussion.
You're so right about this. Put it back on. Put it on the poll, Juju, at LeBatard Show. Bring back the dolphin with the helmet on it. Yes or no?
Yes.
Mike says no. Wait a minute. What do you mean no?
Because it becomes helmet inception. The dolphin's wearing a helmet that the team doesn't actually wear. So you have a dolphin and a helmet on a dolphin helmet on a dolphin helmet. It's kind of like the Baltimore Orioles logo, where the Oriole wearing a hat is a logo, but the hat that the Oriole is wearing isn't the logo or hat that they wear.
This is fair. This is very fair. But my point is, I believe that teams psychologically have to figure out a way to reinvigorate the fan base. The draft is one part of it, but the league has also figured out now if we change the clothes, then maybe you'll think the team is different. But shout out to Matt and shout out to all the stat nerds that you have on your staff, Le Batard. Pulled up some stats for you over the last 20 years. Over the last 20 years, there have been 23 NFL franchises that have made some alteration to either their logo or the actual color scheme or uniform pattern, and also Commanders, because racism, we even threw that in. Okay. So out of those 23 teams, I want you to just give me a wild guess of how many teams had a winning season after changing their uniform.
Well, I'm assuming, since you're coming on with big data, I'm assuming that it's very, very high. But in order to help you, I'm going to say 2.
6.
I'm bad at the game.
23 uniform changes. 23 uniform changes. Only 6 teams saw a winning record the following season after the uniform change. It is chronic how terrible teams are after a uniform change. 2020, Chargers, Patriots, Washington racisms, all 7-9 after the uniform change.
So it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Like, it jinxes it. Like, there's just something about wearing that old shirt, that old jersey, that old thing. You feel competitive in it. It takes a year to adjust. We hadn't even had time to do the adjustments for Major League Baseball and what the hell is going on with the little tykes, with the,
we don't have time. We can
give
all
them.
see their junk.
So, well, I hadn't been looking at that yet. But also, I'm a Cubs fan. It's cold, so it retracts. So you can't, they don't drop till July in Wrigley. 2013 was another one. Dolphins with the sperm whale went 8-8 the next season. Jaguars with 2-14 changed the logo, went 4-12. Attaboy. You want to know what happened to your Vikings fans? 2013, 10-6. Changed the uniform next year, 5-10. Stop messing with the logo. Only winning teams, the only teams with winning records after changing their logo, 2018 Titans, 2017 the Rams and Lions both got winning records, Seahawks and Colts in 2012. That's it. Oh, and the Bengals. The Bengals went 4-11 in 21. And old Joe Burrow slid into town and took him 10-7 the following year.
That helps, right? We can change the logo, and if we make the quarterback Joe Burrow, that's helpful.
Yes, that's probably the only way. So 23 teams, only 6 had winning records, which brings me to this year's football jersey changes for the upcoming 2024 season.
Oh, wow. So you're saying bet the under here on victories based on your big data, right?
And now we're into the semi-sure bet from Roy Wood Jr.
Excellent.
Dan Le Batard.
Excellent.
Your semi-sure bet for 2024. Broncos, Jets, Texans, Lions, all bet them under 500.
The Texans and the Lions.
Texans. Wow.
I like CJ Stroud too. I know they just had a free agent big pickup. I know they got some stuff going on in the mix over there. Good for them. I'm just telling you what the last 20 years of data says, which is that 3/4 of the teams are going to eat it.
Houston and Detroit are good though, Roy. That seems that they seem like they'll test your theory.
Okay, yeah, they were good. So were the Patriots after 2020 when they were 12-4. Changed the logo, 7-9.
Well, but wait a minute. Something happened there other than just the logo change.
We're not going to talk about him retiring. That had nothing to do. This is all. This is a semi-sure bet, Dan Le Batard. You will not poke holes in this theory.
Okay, I'm sorry. It wasn't a hole I was trying to poke in it. The quarterback also seems to. It also seems to be kind of important. But you're saying that this is a marketing ploy in general. You feel like you've proven, you feel like you've unmasked the NFL on this their big day. You can't fool us with your hopeful lies just by changing the colors or taking the helmet off a dolphin.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that it doesn't work. I'm just saying the team's not going to be good. I own 3 sperm whale jerseys. Let's not get it twisted. I even bought a Jay Cutler. Look, I'm down bad as a Dolphins fan, bro.
They hurt you last year, didn't they? They hurt you. You had hope for last year.
Yeah, we had a backslide in December, but you're a Dolphins fan. You're used to something weird happening once the temperature drops below whatever the hell. So, I think we come back next year. I think we'll be fine. I have no idea what our needs are in the draft. I am curious to see if the Patriots trade down and go into like an official rebuild year and just let Mac Jones hold the fort down for a little bit.
Well, he's been traded to Jacksonville, so he's going to be holding the fort down over there probably.
I've been watching baseball. This is the first day that I've checked in on football. I do think I was too busy watching Caitlin Clark. I didn't have time to keep up with your off-season moves.
Kick, save, and abuse.
It's fair. It's fair commentary. He's got shows coming up in Portland, Los Angeles, Tampa, Indiana, St. Louis, and Chicago. Get tickets at roywoodjr.com. Any thoughts on Reggie Bush getting back his Heisman?
Good, and put him back in the Heisman House commercial immediately. Give the man if I was Reggie, I'd take that Heisman trophy and go outside and spike it or pawn it immediately.
That would be good on social, huh? If he took it and I don't want it anymore and just broke it.
Yeah, but that's the ultimate disrespect. So, good for him. I'm glad that we're actually trying to retroactive. It's like it's the close the Reggie Bush Heisman fiasco is the closest we have in sports to like the retroactive marijuana laws where they let people out of jail now. And like, hey man, sorry about that weed arrest. It's a different world out here now. Here's your trophy back, bro.
I think you've got a good idea, though, there on countering the disrespect that they did to him and his achievements by countering it by just destroying this trophy once he gets it back.
I think the NCAA knows the truth. None of this is going to matter in 10 years when we have a full-fledged college, minor league, NFL, G League, XFL system that's owned by The Rock.
RoyWoodJr.com is where you go. It's good seeing you again. Don't be a stranger. We want to see you soon, all right?
Broncos, Jets, Texans, Lions, all under 500. Lock it up for sure.